to my channel, Home Sweet Home Handmade. I'm Natalie and this is episode number 48. So this is my channel where I talk about the crafty side of my life, particularly cross stitching. So today, Sunday the 14th of May, I'm going to show you what I've been working on, some haul, plans for my 5 for 50, and I'm going to announce the 3 winners of my 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I did on my last Flosstube. We do have Miss Betsy here to show you quickly. She is snoozing in her bed. That is obviously her bum and that's her head there. So she might make an appearance, I'm not sure. I'm just going to get this right. Hope that's okay, I'm not on the wonk. Probably am. So I haven't forgotten about doing the Flosstube extra showing my cross stitch books. I was planning to do it on last weekend, but I've got a few chronic illnesses and they flared up, so just bear with me. I always want to do more than I actually do, so so if everything's okay, I will do the Flosstube extra for those next weekend. So as I've had a few new subscribers, I thought I'd do my little intro again. So I've been cross stitching, excuse me, I would say probably about 25 years, and really got back into it in about 2018, 2019 when I discovered Flosstube. So I'm an aid stitcher, I stitch in hand, and I've got quite a wide varying interest of things I stitch in, particularly just lately animals wearing clothes, which we'll see in just a bit. So I live in Lincolnshire, which is on the east side of England. So we live in an old cottage on the outskirts of the Lincolnshire Wolds. If you've never heard of the Lincolnshire Wolds, just Google it. It's an area of outstanding natural beauty and some gorgeous countryside. So yeah, so we're very lucky to live where we do. So I will also probably mention my sister in this Flosstube, as I usually do. She's Emily, stitching from Gnome Cottage on Instagram, and I taught her to stitch. So yeah, so we share the love of cross stitch. In the description box below this video, there'll be all clickable links to shops I mention, Flosstubers I mention, and also my email address will be there, and also to my Buy Me a Coffee page as well. So let's get on with what I've been working on. So my first one is in this very cute floral bag, and this is my Mr. Darcy piece, as I've been calling it, and it's by Miss Prim, cross stitch designs by Rhonda, can't pronounce her surname, there you go. She has an Etsy shop there. So yeah, I've been stitching this for a while now. I started it in October when we were on holiday in Italy, and if I've got a before photo, I'll pop it up here. And on this one I did, let me just see if I wrote my stitches down, 427. So since I last saw you, I believe I put his buttons on of his jacket and did some more here and some more here. So yeah, that's coming on. So I'm using threads from Stash. His jacket is Tennessee Red Clay and his wing is Classic Colourworks Golden Star. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. So I'm hoping to start getting his boots in. I'll show you the pattern. Yeah, because I've done this bit here, so I want to just drop down and put his boots on, and then there's quite a lot of white stitching just there. It's coming along, and as I previously told you, I'm going to make this into a cushion. I found some Jane Austen fabric to go on the back of that. It's a lovely day here today. The sun's just come out. It's supposed to be quite warm as well. So we have had a lot of days of drizzle. So the next one is a new start. I am still following my no new starts January to June, but this is a Christmas gift, and I'm keeping this in this amazing bag. This is a William Morris design, unicorn design. And at the same time I got this one, I got this one as well. And these are from the Wishing Thorn. I got them from her Etsy shop, which I'll link below. Yeah, I love that one. I've not actually seen this as a William Morris print. So in here I am stitching Silver Creek samplers for Unto Us. Now this is a Christmas gift from my friend Anne, and I am using all the called for colours. I've actually got this one in a hoop. I don't normally stitch in a hoop, but this fabric, it's quite soft, so I'm using 16 count Ada from Fibre on a Whim Milk and Honey. Just pop it out the hoop so you can see. Excuse the creased look. So I've got the top bit nearly done. So it's not going to be very big, this design. So I thought I'd get that started so I don't have the last minute Christmas rush that I seem to every year. I probably will do. And these came from the States, from the US, and they came really, really quickly. So the next one that I've been working on is in my Made by Rachel woodland bag, my favourite bag maker. And it is a sale that I'm doing with Sharon, who is Magnolia Nana on here. And it is the Needleworkers sampler from Cottage Garden Samplings. So I've done the two alphabets and started the sides, and I decided to come down and do the scissors and the spool. And I'm using all the call for colours, which are DMC, and I'm stitching this on a piece of Fabric Flair Cafe au Lait 16 count. And that's where I am. I don't think I've got a before picture. The lighting's not great today. I'm really enjoying this one. Let me just see if I wrote down how many stitches. 324 stitches for the scissors and the spool. So I will probably go back to do a bit more of the house, put some more windows in for next time. I'll just show you. Yeah, so I've got the roof done. I need to just drop down and do some more windows. Yeah, and I really can't wait to start the lady. The way I seem to be stitching this one is I definitely wanted to get the alphabets done and complete, and then I feel like I just want to just jump around this piece. So I wasn't feeling that I wanted to stitch on the house, so I thought, oh, I'll just put these two little motifs in. So then, as I say, I'll go back and stitch some windows, and I might put her face in, or I might start this bowl here. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying it, and the colours are just beautiful. Oh, she's woken up. See if she wants to say hello. And a little groom. Betsy. She's doing okay, because if you're new here and don't know, Betsy's 22 years of age. Well, 22 and a half now. So she's got a very big personality and quite willful at times, but that's what I love about her. So I've had her since she was an abandoned kitten. The vet at the time seemed to think she was about tripod issues again. Seemed to think she was about 5 weeks old at that time. So she was really, really teeny tiny. So I've had a long time and we're very bonded. So the next one is in another Made by Rachel bag. And it is the Heart in Hand, A Honey of a Tiny Town. I love this one. So I'm doing this as a stitch along with my friend Donna Ray, Flannel Jammy's Farm, who I will be seeing next month. And Amy from Amy Loves Toads. Yeah, we're flying out to the US in June. I can't wait. And I'll be going to my first ever cross stitch shop. So I was stitching on this last night, so I haven't counted my stitches. But when I showed you last time, I'd done this. So last night I did the little blue house and I started on the white one. I'm stitching this with the called for threads. Words are difficult again. And this is an 18 count vintage country mocker. And I have put the teeny tiny buttons on and done some of the not butterflies, bees. So I'm going to pick this back up and finish the beehive on the top there, and then I've only got, I'm saying only, I've got these at the end. So I would like, I'm putting any pressure, but I'd like to finish this, if not finish those houses for when I see this. See you next. I really, really like the seaside town that she's just brought out. And that is one that I'm planning to pick up in the US when we visit there. Also in here, I got this one, A Honey of a Frill. So I told you that I picked up a little plaque in Hobbycraft that was in the sale. Hobbycraft, and it was this one. £2 So I'm going to stitch this one on the end of that fabric. I've got enough. And then mount it on this board. When I finally get around to fully finishing, I've still got my hive rules. I think when I finish Honey of a Tiny Town, I will fully finish that one. I'm not going to do a drum, I'm just going to do a long flat finish, and I will finish Hive Rules at the same time. So the next one I've been working on is another one in my Made by Rachel bag. I love the muted colours of this one. And this is my Stacey Nash, find it, no, come out, there it is, Animal Crackers series Clementine, aka Miss Betsy. And if you're a long time viewer or a new viewer, I did the Theodore, which I'll put a picture in here, for a Christmas gift for a work colleague. And here we are. So I'm stitching this on some Ada from Stash. I think it's 14 count creams that I got. And I started putting the colours in her dress. Cat hair. Let me just have a look to see how many stitches. 236. So I'm using threads from Stash and just picking out the colours from the dress and matching them up. So I said, I don't know if it was in my last Flosstube, but I said that I wasn't sure what I was going to do about the strawberry, and I'd found a little basket. Well, I went ahead and got it. So this is the little basket. So I'm going to stitch it in a hand and see if I can get like a little bouquet of flowers. But I thought that was so sweet. When it came, my hubby said, "Did you know it was going to be that small?" And I said, "Yeah, it's for the Miss Betsy cat to hold." He was probably thinking I'd ordered a normal size. So that I can't wait to fully finish this one. So put this one back. She's gone back to sleep again. And also in here I put the other two in the series that I'd like to do. So this one is Jenny Wren, and she's holding a basket. Got all that blue stitching. And the other one that I said I was going to get was Henrietta Hen. So, and I mentioned in my last episode about that I really like animals in clothes, and I can't remember who the person who commented said check out Barbara Anna, and yes, I love her designs as well. So so the next one I've been working on is my full coverage Chris Dunn, artwork by Chris Dunn. And it's from, I got this from Pain Free Crafts. And I have got a before photo, so I'll put it in here. So I started up here. And I've just started coming down to this dark shadow. This is a bit of a labour of love with me. I find it a bit overwhelming, but when I do get it out, I enjoy it. And I haven't got it on Pattern Keeper, I've got it on the old school highlighter method, which makes Emily laugh. And I have got a before. Have I just said that? I can't remember. So that's where I am. So from last time I've come down and put these dark bits in and filled in some of this. You can't really see what it is yet, but it's coming. But I have to stitch on this, I have to have an evening where I haven't had a tough day at work, and I'm not feeling too tired. So I have stitched on another piece. I'm just going to pause and find it because I didn't get it out. So just hold one moment. I'm back. So I did have another new start, and this is allowed because it's another Christmas gift. So the same person that I stitched the Theodore cat for, I also stitched a little dove design. So I'll put both those pictures in here. And he has got a ginger cat called Teddy. And I decided to start this little Mill Hill kit. Now, I've never done a Mill Hill before. I've stitched on perforated paper, but I really want to do my Sophie sheep that I've got, which is a big one. So I thought I would do this. It comes with everything, and it also comes with a magnet, so you can make it into a fridge magnet. I don't know where my brain is today. And I stitched 415 stitches on this one. I'm leaving all the beading to the end. So that's where I am. I just love his little face, his little smile. And I am enjoying this one, so this one should be a pretty quick finish. As I say, I've just got to come down and do his little chest and put his little bow tie on. And these are all beads in here. So yeah, that does look like Teddy as well. So this is good practice, as I say, for doing my Sophie sheep. And I was keeping, well, I've still got some threads, some all mess on my little thread keeper that I got from 123 Stitch. I'm just keeping it in a little plastic wallet, which is quite portable. And if I haven't finished this one, I may take this on the plane. And I'm thinking about doing a little short video of what I'm going to stitch on the plane. So look out for that. So that moves me on to haul and my plans for 5 for 50. So if you don't know what 5 for 50 is, in September I'm turning 50. Can't believe it. And I've decided I'm going to start 5 new projects. So the first one I've definitely decided is I'm going to stitch Dimensions Maggie the Messmaker with Laura from I Stitch Birds. So that's a definite. And this is obviously a full kit. And then the next one that I've decided, and I've been looking at this project for a while. Can find it here. Nope, not that one. Where are you? Here it is. So it is Rosewood Manor Autumn Quakers. So I have watched Caroline from 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬. I think she completed this one and she's doing the summer one. And I've got a much neglected cat Quaker sampler that I must pull out and put some stitches in, but I think I've miscounted on the fabric, which is holding me back. So this is Autumn Quakers, and I got a piece of Fabric Flair 16 count Waxing Moon Ada, and to stitch this I decided I would go ahead and get the Valdani threads and take them out the plastic. I got these from 123 Stitch and they are beautiful. Love them. So I can't wait to stitch on this fabric with these. And as I was an autumn baby, I thought that'd be quite appropriate. So that's 2 of my 5 for 50, Maggie the Mess Maker and Autumn Quakers. So I've just got 3 more to decide what I'm going to stitch. So I'll give that some thought and maybe decide on another one before I see you next. I also got this really cute little stitchy bag from, we had a artisan makers market in a woodland not far from us last Sunday. It was great, and I got it from Pootle Beau. I'll link their website. I really liked this design. It's got 2 little pockets in the front and the inside is polka dot and it's a drawstring. So I thought this would be really good as well to take on the plane. I love that fabric. Rachel from Made by Rachel, have you seen this fabric? I think it's very you. That was a purchase. I also got this as a PDF download from Lola and it just, I've been looking at this for a while, but it just made me laugh. So it's What the Cat Saw, Flight of Dragons, and Lola Stitch on Etsy. And look at that. It's a Betsy cat looking out the window and there's a dragon. And I was telling my friend who I'm doing the little Mill Hill kit for, he's got the Ginger Tom Teddy. There is a ginger cat looking out of a window and it's the Loch Ness Monster. So yeah. That is actually full coverage in there. So, and then I got this chart. I just loved it, from Sweet Wing Studio. Never stitched any original designs by Susan O'Brien. This is from last year. I've never stitched any Sweet Wing Studio. And I got the called for fabric, which is I got 16 count woodland Ada from Picture This Plus to stitch this on. I don't know when I'm going to start this, but I just really liked that. Quite simple but lovely fabric. I also picked up, this is probably I think in the same order, a Mount Vernon Christmas, because I think we are hoping to go there during our trip, and that'll be a nice reminder. This is, I'm just trying to see when this was from, 2018. And this one was a release at market. I have got one of her designs already in my WIP pile. I can't remember what it's called. Emily, I know you're screaming at the shouting at the screen. I can't remember, but I will probably. I need to finish that one. I definitely do. But I picked up her because she started to do printy patterns as well. The Little Women one. Let me take it out of this plastic. So as well as doing a bee wall with bee designs, I would also like to do a book wall as well, because one of my other hobbies is reading. So, and that's Little Women by Alicia Paulson of 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐿. So it's not a very big design, 6 inches wide by 8 inches. And so this came out of market. What else? Oh, 2 more things. I picked this one up. This is quite an old one, 2017 for Artful Offerings, along the same line of animals in clothes again. So this is Squirrely Acorn Banquet. Really like that. And then I got a piece of, I actually got this from Arts and Designs, and did I get it from 123 Stitch? I think I got it from Arts and Designs, and I don't know who it's by. It looks like Russian writing, but it's this amazing Ada. I'll check where I bought it from, and I'll put a link in my description box. But look at that, it's beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it yet, but I knew that I just had to have it. It's lovely, isn't it? Right, so I think that's all I've got to show you today. The only other thing is to announce the 3 winners from my 1000 giveaway that I did in my last Flosstube, and I want to say thank you so much for all the comments I had. I did read every single one, and I did try to reply to them all. I've had a bit of ongoing illness. I won't go into that, it's quite boring, which meant that stitching and commenting sort of fell by the wayside. But I want you to know that I read them all, and I asked you to tell me who you like to watch on Flosstube, and I've had some great recommendations. I've got some great channels to go and check out, so thank you. I really appreciate each and every one of you leaving a comment and chatting with me. So the 3, I did the random comment picker before I came on air for this episode, and the 3 winners are the Happy Stitcher, congratulations, Stitching by the River, congratulations, and Louise Wilmar. So that's spelled Louise with WILMAR, Wilmar. Congratulations. So my email address is in the description box below, so if you will drop me an email and put in the subject box Flosstube winner, and I will get those mailed off to you. So it will be a surprise, because I've got lots and lots of goodies, so I'm going to separate them out into 3 piles, and there will be kits, project bags, charts, Ada, so it'll be a real surprise when you get it, and I hope you really enjoy it. So thank you. So that's all I've got to share with you today. As I say, I'm hoping to come back next weekend and do my book review. I've got them all down here. So these, and of course the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 one. So I'm hoping to come back next weekend and do a little short Flosstube extra, and when I have decided what I'm going to stitch on the plane to take with me when we go to America, I'll do a little video short of what I'm going to stitch on the plane. So until next weekend, hope you stay happy, healthy and enjoy your stitching, and goodbye as well from a snoozy Betsy. Hopefully next time I'll try and film a little bit earlier, and she might be awake so you can see her. If she's asleep, I'll film some footage and put it in of her, because I know people like to see her. So okay, so until next time, take care, bye.